Yo, what's good? It's Dallas Martin, and I'm rocking with Hip Hop Success TV.
The time is now. On everything. Took my heart away from money. I ain't interested in fame. And I pray that never change. Ambition is priceless. It's something that's in your veins. And I put that on my name.
Only hope I had was sell. Was on my grind cause times was harder than the cellar float. My mama taught me never steal and never telling folks. I grew up.
My dog Dallas.
What's good?
We got over 10 with us.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
10 years.
Yeah,
man.
you know what I'm saying?
Good
Still
deal.
rocking, definitely.
So man, at Hip Hop Success, man, we just want to talk to cats that's making moves behind the scene. You know, like the youngsters, they always want to be the rapper. They want to be the frontline cat. But it's bosses, the real bosses, are sitting behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And I just want to talk about your climb through this movement and making moves. I've watched you go from promoting parties to A&R and just doing
Interning everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole ride.
Shit,
Yep,
man.
for sure.
So, and that's a dope journey that you never gave in. You always been leader of the pack on everything that you did. How did you transition from throwing the parties to the music game?
Well, the thing was, like, even with throwing the parties, I always had a vision to do the music shit. So my goal to throw the parties was basically to brand myself and get my name out there. So, you know, I could be on people's radars that had influence in the city. And at the time, you know, I was living in Atlanta, and that's where the music industry was booming. So I was like out there, I was like, yo, let me make a name for myself so I can get in some of these doors. And that was the goal from the jump. It's like to just get on people's radar.
Get on people's radar.
Yeah.
What was the first artist that you worked with on a major level?
Well, I got my internship at Def Jam from, you know, like, you know, relationships I had, throwing parties and just being involved with the scene out there in Atlanta.
Yeah.
So when I was interning, the first act that I got to really get involved with was a group. They're not out no more. Their name was Brother. They were signed to Def Jam. Shakir signed them.
Okay.
And they were just like a little R&B group. It was like 5 brothers. They had a TV show on BET. And basically my job was like to get a record on them and help, you know, find out a single. And that like would elevate my way to like really getting into the game. So that was like my first like test if I could get a single on them.
So Shakur put you on that. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Shakir, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Shakir, he saw something in me. And by the way, Shakir signed Young Jeezy, Rick Ross. He was like the vice president of Def Jam at the time. He was that dude. Yeah. So he gave me an opportunity with his new act, and you know what I'm saying, and I succeeded. So after that, then he really brought me on, and I really got into the Def Jam system after that.
After that, yeah. And was able to make your moves and whatnot.
Making my moves, yeah.
I remember the Jules project, the record with Chris Brown.
Yeah.
That was a time in Atlanta.
That was my first big project, so that was my first A&R gig.
Yeah. That record should have been a lot more out of here.
Well, that's different. So that was like,
Back
you know,
to the crib.
when experience really comes into place because at the time I knew what a hot record was, but I didn't really know how to facilitate, how to move a building, how to champion a hit record or an artist. So that was just a learning curve for me because it would have been at this point in my career that definitely been a #1 record. Yeah, I wouldn't know what to do. So at the time I really just didn't. And you know, at the time Jewels wasn't you know, making that much music, so it would have took somebody like me to kind of go in there and be like, no, we're really serious this time, and this is the record.
Yeah, because I mean, he easily could have been on the level of all the big artists right now, and really on the underground.
Definitely.
Dipset is always a side.
Yeah, he's always gonna be a legend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then from that point, tell me about how you evolved from that.
Well, so that was my first year at Def Jam, and you know, Shakir passed, so I was at Def Jam for a year, then I got fired. So. It wasn't like just like the super historical beginning that everybody dreams of. So after I got fired, I really just got back in the streets and just started grinding to, you know, possibly, you know, get a second chance in the music business, which is, you know, a lot of times it doesn't happen.
Tell me about that part though. Let's go back to getting fired, because when you at almost at the pinnacle. You're feeling like I'm at Def Jam. I'm
Yeah.
rising. I got these artists.
I'm
and then
24.
boom,
I'm
you're
getting some
young
money.
Dude, you get money, and then they fire you.
You learn a lot of things. You learn that you're supposed to save money. You never know what could happen to you. Because at the time, you know, I'm not making incredible money, but I'm making, you know, decent money. And I'm not saving nothing, so I'm blowing all my checks. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning. So when I got,
real money is.
I'm learning what real money is and what the difference is from having some money in your pocket or being broke again.
See,
so
that's what we gotta teach these young brothers out here. You feel me? Like
it's important to save your money because you never know what can happen to you.
Own some things, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
definitely.
Own some real estate. Keep your business flowing. You know, but that being said, when you're fired like that, it almost rebuilds you again and be stronger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
separates, I feel like, the strong from the weak, though, because, you know, at that time, if you're a weak-minded person, you could just fold it right there. Like, well, that's, you know,
chalk it up to 9 to 5 again.
Chuck it, I'm going to just go in. But, yo, if you got that grind.
Yeah, you turned it into a launching pad, man. So what?
I had to. It definitely fueled me.
Do that from Atlanta because you get fired now.
So I'm back in Atlanta.
Right.
I'm back throwing parties somewhat, but I don't want to be known as a promoter because now I got my foot in the music door. So I don't want to get branded as a promoter again.
Right.
So I'm just doing a little shit to pay bills, though, but I'm staying in the studios. I'm being the studio rat, and I'm still staying connected to, like, all the producers and songwriters that are hot. So either way, like, when people are coming through, executives or publishers or whatever, they're seeing me around their artists or the fire. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I got a chance. Well, Joey IE, who was at the time was president of Urban for Warner Brother Records, he was hiring for A&R, and I got offered an interview, which I took, and we did an interview.
That was in LA. That was here.
He came to Atlanta. We sat down in Atlanta first. Then the second interview was in LA. This is probably about 8 months after I got fired. So this was kind of where I was getting to the point of like, damn, I might not get a second chance, or this shit might be over for me. So we met, and you know, after our meeting, I was like, damn, like, he got a crazy poker face. I don't know if he's gonna hire me. So a month later, he hit me like, yo, fly out to LA. I want you to meet one more person, but I feel like you're gonna get the job. Then that's just kind of how my Warner Brothers transition started. Yeah.
Journey to more success.
Journey to more success. The journey, so major key.
Yeah, major key. You get to LA now.
I get to LA, yep. Boom. So, boom, first day on the job. I called Rick Ross.
Power move.
Day one, because I had a relationship with Rick Ross because Shakira signed Ross. Yeah. And as an intern, I got to spend a lot of time with Ross because he made his albums in a building that I interned in Atlanta. So we built a relationship over time. You know what I'm saying?
Outside of the business, when I see you, we cool.
Yeah, we cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he loved my hustle, and he just watched me. You know what I'm saying? And when I made that call, he answered. You know what I'm saying? And he helped me set up a meet for me and my boss at the time, Joey, to go meet with him. He was in Toronto at the time for a show, and we went out there and we began negotiations on MMG.
Maybach music.
I'm like Atlantic.
Jello Beats, holla at me.
Closest ones to me wanna see me in the box. Is it jealousy or am I cursed by the gods? My son's mother don't know when and where to start. All the year that I known a trick, never had a job.
Now, he signed to Def Jam still as an artist, correct?
As an artist, yes. But he was looking for a home for his label, his brand, and the new artist that he was signing.
That's a great move.
Yeah.
So off of that, what was the first artist off of that?
All right, so first we did a compilation, Self-Made One.
Right.
And that's when we kind of presented all the artists from Wale, Meek Mill, new Rick Ross stuff, and just the family. You know what I'm saying? And just kind of show people that like our movement was strong. Yeah. So that had a lot of success. Then we went into Wale's album after that.
There was a lot of big singles.
It was a lot of the first project, we had number ones out the door. Okay. So Lotus Flower Bomb.
Flower bomb, let me guess your favorite fragrance, and you got that bomb. I'm trying that in nature, no disrespecting, baby. Just try and make you smile. Try to keep my spirits up. That's why I lays it down. Try to keep your spirits.
That was like our first big record with each other. Wale's in the other studio working on his fifth album. As we're talking from, this is the fifth album. Wow. Yeah. Total. Wow. Yeah, total. Yeah. Because he had one at Interscope. Then the second one was with us. So this is our fourth album.
This is your fourth album together.
As MMG Atlantic,
and how many Meeks have you done?
We just coming on Meek's second one. So, and that was number one album too.
And you got Amarion?
Amarion. I signed K. Michelle. And definitely. And
you got the homie from the hood?
I got Nipsey Hussle, got Amarion.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we good, we good.
What's up with Nip's project?
Nip is working right now, man. It's so great because like he's one of those artists I feel could just gonna be like a real big West Coast staple. Like he's just important to like
Great foundation already.
yeah, he's important to the culture.
Yeah.
He's built everything up on his own to this point. Like he's just done an incredible job marketing and just building his fan base up, man. So I'm just looking forward to helping him take that shit to the next level.
He makes cats in the hood motivated. What he's doing on Slauson and Crenshaw is just, man, it's phenomenal that he's from the hood. He has respect with the Bloods, with the Crips, with everybody. Business mind.
Yeah.
Taking the Crenshaw logo, and I mean that's Crenshaw High's logo. He's made it worldwide.
Man.
And Slauson, so I got a lot of respect for Nip, man.
Definitely.
I see what he's doing with his pop-up shops and his ground base. It's crazy. So any plans that you have to take it from that, because he's very big on the underground. How do you feel what do you plan to do to launch him?
I mean, you know what's crazy? Because with him, he's like such an intelligent artist that really, man, I'm piggybacking off of his ideas this time around because he has so many things that he wants to do that it's kind of like I'm trying to like really just step out the way and just give him a helping hand when he needs some help. But he's kind of one of those artists that you don't have to do much for. Yeah, so.
Now, for the youngsters out there that want to learn this music game, as an A&R, specifically, what is your job? Do you still bring beats to the artist? Like specifically, what is your role?
I mean, at this point, I mean, yeah, you're always trying to stay connected to the new producers, the new songwriters. So I always collect beats and hooks and anything that could help, get a hit record on one of my artists. So that's always definitely gonna be a key component to like my day-to-day stuff. But it's also looking for new talent. And at this position I'm in now, like over the past like 4 years, I done worked my way up from being just an A&R to like the head of A&R at the whole label.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now I gotta oversee staff, other A&Rs. I have to oversee everybody's artists in terms of making sure that they have everything they need that they feel like they can have to be successful and take their music to the next level. So if there's anything I could do or lend a helping hand with, that's what I'm here for.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Now, we forgot one point from Warner Brothers to Atlantic.
It merged.
Okay.
They just merged, so it wasn't like I transitioned the job.
Right.
So basically, at Warner Brothers at the time, Todd Moskowitz was the CEO. He resigned, and from that, they just merged the urban department for the staff and the artists over to Atlantic, which was a partner in the company.
How do you feel college, being that you're a college graduate, how did that play into your knowledge of the game? Did you merge it? Because you clearly know the streets, you know the music side, and then you took the music in and kind of became a business mind at that point.
I think that it's important to have a balance because what I learned in school helped me be real structured, organized, and disciplined. But two, you still got to have that element where you got the street smarts. You know what's going on. You staying connected. Like you got to be in the clubs.
Right.
You got to stay connected to what's new.
Yeah, because now with people with short attention span, everything's changing so fast.
Everything.
And you've been ahead of that, man, from day one, bro. We've been friends a long time. And
Yeah.
You always were up on what's the new platform, whether it was MySpace up until now Snapchat. I mean, you always knew what was the next move, and always stayed present with that. Where have you watched, like, from when you started to now, where has the game gone as far as marketing artists?
Man, it's so crazy how much social media plays a part in the music business. And, just even going through some of the stuff what Meek was going through as far as just like with the whole beef stuff, is just like social media is like just a big, it does. And it just, and it's like, for instance, like, people really feel like you can win beefs over Instagram these days. You know what I mean? And it's crazy. It's not about the music as much no more.
The crazy part about that, being that you brought that up, the Drake and Meek thing, it happened so fast. He was on tour, right? When that happened, it's kind of hard to focus on a diss record when you on tour. You know what I mean?
Definitely. I mean, it can't really be no excuses for nothing. You know what I'm saying? He did what he wanted to do, and at the end of the day, like, you know what I'm saying, he's gonna be cool. He's gonna do what he needs to do. And what a lot of people don't understand is too, like, Meek is from Philadelphia. Like, where he came from the bottom. So, like, the stuff that Meek is doing, like, he's, like, living his life. He's taking care of his family. Like, he's doing everything that a man wants to do when it comes to real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, his career is going to be fine. He's going to make records. And at the end of the day, everybody knows that the American people are fickle, and just people are fickle. Period.
Yeah.
So it should
They
come
love
down
you
to good
one day,
music. They hate you the next.
day.
If you make hit records, you'll be fine.
They forget about it. As soon as you make a hit record, they forget about the person you got beef with.
It'll be fine.
That second.
It'll be fine.
So with your career, where do you see now? Here we are now. Where do you see yourself going from here? What are the next moves for Dallas Martin?
I mean, honestly, like, you know, I'm definitely just really trying to make some major steps in breaking some new artists. Definitely want to get over into, like, you know, I don't want to say the pop world or the mainstream world, but I do want to have an artist that's gonna open up for the Grammys, and, you know, do some of the thing. I just want that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Dallas Martin.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's still levels. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still learning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You
And
see yourself jumping into the film world?
yeah, I definitely want to at some point. But it's like in a cool way in terms of like I don't really want to like produce movies per se, but I do want to be able to like mesh the music world with the urban music world with the TV with the film world. You know what I'm saying? And figure out stuff.
Get a film, almost I think an award show with the Oscars not having any black people in the past 2 years. Why do we keep going to them?
For approval.
Why don't we're the fly, we're the fresh brand. If we were to start our own award, everybody, the kids and masses will want to see our award show. But that's another story, man. I just wanted to put that out there.
I agree, man.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's very troubling to me that a lot of the black artists and the black actors and stuff are not getting no credit or, you know, for every recognition. It's so crazy what they bring to the game, and for nobody to get like nominated for the Oscars and just to see how the Grammys are
How
just
about
with
best urban movie. You know, about last night and all these great movies that are coming out that just have a section where they never leave us out. But that's another story.
That's a way another story. And you know, it's gonna take everybody standing strong and together to like really make it happen.
More intelligent brothers like ourselves connected and poly and what I wanted to show through this hip hop success interview was just my boy who's behind the scenes and doing his thing. So you can inspire the kids. You could tell the youngsters out there that are trying to be in the business of music. What advice would you give them?
My thing is like, you know, you always don't have to be the talent. You know what I'm saying? All the talent always needs people to work with and business people behind the scenes to help them really maneuver and like really facilitate what their vision is. So it's always good to have people like, you know, that are real just structured, go to school, get an education, and just really figure out what you want to do. And interning is very important. Like I learned a lot from interning from like great people in the music business. So I just think that it just levels of all that. So just don't feel like you have to be the actual talent or, you know what I'm saying, the athlete to really go out there and like be a part of that world.
Whatever you do, hustle at it.
You gotta go hard. You gotta go hard. It's a cutthroat.
You was hustling.
You gotta be the best.
Now this is a hip hop. Basically, we're the blueprint to mental success at Hip Hop Success TV. We want to merge the entrepreneurial world with the music world.
Okay.
You know, with music being $1 trillion industry economy. We just want to inspire people to get in on the business side, but we got to get to the roots of this. And I want to ask you this: what is your top 3 artists
of all time?
Of all time.
Oh wow.
Now,
Biggie.
Biggie.
Jay-Z.
Jigga.
Damn.
This gets people every time, man, because it's almost like you got to do top 5.
It's
you're stuck in your whip all day with your girl up the coast, and you got 3 rap artists in the whip. What's the 3? So we got Biggie, we got Jigga, and what's that 3rd CD that's gonna keep?
I'm gonna keep it real. I love Pac. Don't get mad at me for this, but Kanye West is one of the most creative artists of all time. You know what I'm saying? But listen, Pac. I feel like Pac and Biggie are always gonna be like the forefront of why everybody fell in love with hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So let me put those 2 away, Biggie and Pac. You know what I'm saying? And I would definitely do Kanye, Jay, and damn, I might have to say. I gotta say Nas, man.
Nas, Nas spits. I mean, come on, man. And he's done some great records. On top of that, okay, so getting into music, you're a kid. You're starting to gravitate towards hip hop.
Yeah.
What was the song that you resonate with? The one song that really was like, hip hop is my shit.
It gotta be Biggie. It gotta be Biggie.
Is it a certain song that came on in the club, or you was at a dancing junior high or elementary that made you like, yo, this is my shit?
One More Chance remix.
Oh yeah.
That shit was.
Good bars, my man. Dallas Martin, man. Thanks
Yo,
for coming
for sure,
on the show, bro.
for sure.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
This is HipHopSuccess.tv, my man Dallas, and we out here, baby.
Yo, for sure.
My ambition. Easy to dream a dream, though.